already in game?
Yeah, we are live, but now we are unmuted. Hello, everybody. I don't think that anyone's here yet, but
Oh, we have 3 viewers.
oh, hop
Welcome,
down.
welcome.
Welcome. I didn't see.
So we're getting into the lobby. We're waiting for 2 more players, and then it's time to start our second game. I hope everyone is excited.
We are, or I am.
Yeah, and today is going to be a really interesting game. I think both these teams have a lot of potential, but we're going to have to see how they rank up because Team Mental Papier, they won our cup. Picks we have to look out for in the jungle will be Amumu Vi. Both junglers are really big fan of these champions, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets priority and who gets these picks. And of course, the Maokai. The Maokai, apparently one of the best champions in the game right now.
But to be fair, I already see that Maokai is supposed to be so really fucking strong, etc. And he has potential. He is strong, but I don't find him to be very overwhelming. I've seen many Maokais like getting just outdone in the game. Strong bands coming in, by the way, with Thresh, Akali, and Kayn. Strong playmaker champions. So
yeah, I would be afraid of the Kayn as well after seeing him played yesterday in your first game. Like, eventually he didn't win the game, but yeah, he got pretty strong.
He really abused the fact that we overstayed. That was very well played by him. We overstayed 3 times, especially in mid lane, and he picked our kills up. Picked the kills up.
To get back to the Maokai, maybe we'll see it here, but I think it's really strong when you have a good team comp because of the vision score, like the vision that these saplings give you. But if you can't abuse that fact, look, and there we have it.
Yeah, there's the Maokai ban. They don't want to deal with it. That is true, yeah. The jungle control is, if the Maokai has, like, you need team coordination for that. If the Maokai has his team following him up, if he can clear it, like, clear the area and before the objective spawns, he has great control with his saplings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but Syndra is just OP as well, huh? Like, I understand this completely. Definitely with and both their mid laners play it, and as I was saying earlier, Team Mental Papier is the only team here that already has won something in the Sunday Cup. They won the pre-tournament invitationals, and they actually played a lot of Syndra in that period.
Okay, oh my god, there's the Vex. Okay, interesting. I'm getting a deja vu.
It's the Visor Vex. This is a strong pick for him. So yeah, it's gonna be curious how they draft around this.
Maybe I can learn something from him.
Well, I'd say keep your eyes open.
I will.
The Varus though, could it be a Varus mid? You think?
A Varus mid lane. That would be very rough on Vex then, because Varus just has great deal of auto-attack range, and especially ADC auto-attack range is just very uncomfortable for Vex because of her E range is just closely not enough. They can just walk out of it. You'd have to poke with Q, and Q is very hard to hit, so Varus mid lane could be interesting.
That would be a really good pick, and that was the Amumu that I talked about earlier.
This will be very rough for the Twitch. With Amumu's great backline access.
And the funny thing is, this is also not only a good pick for their team, but it's also a great counter pick for, like, a pick away from Magical Boomer, our beloved Xada, who's very active here in our little community.
That is true.
Yeah, he's been flaming Aurora. I'm looking forward to that game, seriously. Like, he's been flaming all of Aurora's team members, so he's gonna have a rough time when they match up against each other.
That will be the battle of history. Okay, this Twitch Lulu is very much disgusting. I already thought before that the Lulu is probably the peel they need against their CC. Okay, the Cassante ban, yeah, understandable. Also great mobility, very annoying.
Well, this does tell me though that they didn't do their research. I don't think the top laner ever plays Cassante. But on the other hand, maybe on this level or this start of the competition, you don't really need to scout the other opponents. I think it's more important to now focus on your own play and make sure that your own draft is good.
Comfort picks are important, but also to just ban people or ban champions in general that could be dangerous. For example,
Who would you ban?
what would I ban?
Yeah. Which champion would you ban? Like, not comfort. Like, what's your solo queue ban pick?
Most often it's just the champion that is rated OP on any ranking site. But if we have a pretty at the moment it's Rice and Kassadin because it's just very annoying to go against. And else it's always the freaking Yasuo in mid lane because they just give me a mental boom, and I like my mental.
Yes. I see them picking a Vi here. I think Vi will be a pick that McDonald's Freedom Fighters could go for.
The problem is that the Vi, yeah, she could work with the Vex, but she would be a bit alone in the enemies. She would need to play very peely, and that is difficult to pull off.
Mm-hmm. So the Sejuani ban, the Hekarim, the Sejuani ban was actually a good ban then.
Yeah, they spoiled the Sejuani because they didn't actually pick her. They hovered her, but they didn't pick her earlier.
Now let's see what they will pair up with the...
I think Jax is a great pick here, just because he has the side pressure and the 1v1 potential.
And he's also super OP at the moment.
I wouldn't call him OP. I mean, I'm sorry, I've been playing League for a long time. I've known Jax when he was OP. This is not the time he is.
Okay, if you put it that way, and I don't think they're gonna go the new AP Jax route.
Interesting. They have a lot of tankiness against Twitch. This is difficult. Okay, this is absolutely a Varus bot lane.
Yeah,
Galio support.
And yeah, with the Galio support, and what I'm seeing is this is team fight comp. This is an amazing wombo combo. You go in with the Varus ult on top of the Amumu ult with a Galio ult. It's press R win game. It's gonna be interesting to see how.
I'd say actually that McDonald's Freedom Fighter do have it a notch over the other team, just because they I think they have a more solid team build. With the Twitch Lulu just as a hyper carry, and with a great peel from the Lulu, with Hacker and Trundle being able to peel and engage very aggressively, plus tank a lot of a long time, and with the Vex as the backline sniper or also as a peel. They have like a very strong protect comp. I do think it's a bit more difficult to execute actually. So I'm hyped to see where this goes.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Okay, so as we can see, the top lane, Hecarim is starting in the top side of the jungle. Amumu in the bot side, as we actually talked about in the pre-game lobby. Because we are expecting the Amumu to want to snowball this Jax ahead.
Yeah, I think yesterday we started with 2 mirror jungle clears, so this is something different. By the way, this Amumu skin got tier my favorite skin. I love that. His little mouse tail. He has a mouse as a tail. It's so adorable. Want to check it out? Yeah, look at it.
Of course, we have to.
Oh my! Oh! There comes the great gang. Look at this. We started just at the right time.
But the Vex escapes? What?
Great flash. But they did force the flash, and they bullied her out of lane. pretty hard. Oh, she's staying.
She's
Okay.
staying. And Amumu is getting straight back there.
Yeah, we're going to the directed camera now. Could you
There we
hide
go.
the tooltip?
Of course I can.
Yes, thank you.
And again, it's just a
well played.
repeat gank.
Yes, that was the
Could have
correct
expected
play.
it. Exactly.
It was very greedy to stay there. I think even if she had lost a few minions, Victor isn't strong enough to clear the wave that fast in early game. He doesn't have the damage or the cooldown. She had to go back just because Amumu is such a great threat, especially with the wave being pushing towards the Victor.
Was a bit of disrespectful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, not very careful. Oh, that was a great trade of Trundle there. Not much Jax could have done. So near the turret.
Yeah, but Jax is low on mana, so I don't expect him to do much, although the Trundle is staying.
Yeah, but that is a 13 minion gap. Oh, I got kicked out of the stream.
Yeah, this Jax is snowballing out of control already. If
Well,
if he plays it correctly, top lane is already over. Huh? Like,
don't
it's
be
GG.
that doomer. Trundle is getting back some of the farm now.
Oh, but I've played my fair share of top lane. Like, unless the Jax fucks up really bad, this top lane is gonna be over. What I find interesting is the Hecarim is now hovering over the Scuttler, but no, he's not getting it.
That is very confusing. They have Prio on mid lane, Prio on top lane, and have level advantage. That was a call.
The Hecarim was actually just late, but that's because he went for bot Scuttle, I think.
Oh, that might be it, but he saw the Mumu. Well, I mean, they do have less information than we do. Maybe I was afraid on where the Jax is, how the Victor was standing. But I do think that he could have contested that.
And also the Trundle hadn't backed yet. I think that also plays part in it, no?
I mean, the Mumu also didn't back. But you know, as a backseating observer, it's always easier to call out stuff we see, especially without our fog of war.
True.
I do not want to judge too much. Okay, this is mid lane with 0 damage items, very fun.
So the Drake is up.
There's an engage of Twitch, very nice.
The Galio just misses
This
his
is too aggressive.
E.
Yeah,
but
he
still
can't walk in there. That was a big disrespect towards Galio.
Galio is really fun to play, but that's my analysis actually. I made Galio for a long time. He's really fun and easy to play, but earlier I played a game with Galio as my support, it's kind of all in or nothing, a bit like a Vi would, for example.
I don't think that I like him as support. For me,
Twitch's mistake earlier, I think, was kind of the fact that he went for the kill instead of he went for the Varus instead of focusing the Galio that attacked him.
That as well, he didn't kite back, he just went in and disrespected the Galio in the bush completely, and then he got sandwiched. There wasn't much that the Lulu could do. It was just overconfidence, I'd say. So far, this is looking very great for your team. Let's call it like that. But I believe in my McDonald's, they're gonna make it back.
Yeah, and
oh, this Amumu invade on the enemy red. Okay, but Hecarim is going for Amumu's red. Oh no,
he's going mid lane, a mid lane gank, and that's the flash.
Sad, but the flash is out.
But Amumu, he has it, and he gets away. Hecarim will be too late to spot it out, and Yeah, that's
That is it.
a good invade by the Amumu. And I don't think they ever spotted him, so they have no clue where he is.
Very sneaky.
Now the Hecarim has seen his red buff has been stolen. Probably cursing a bit.
I'd be also very annoyed. Oh, okay, he's baiting.
Jack's fighting
Oh!
in a big minion wave, but yeah, he just trades and he gets out.
Yes, sadly, there was no gank of Hecarim. Jax just used all of his spells. This seems to be very shy as of yet. Of the
And
McDonald's.
engaged by the Vex, that's a lot of damage.
Great, great, well done. Well played.
That's a bit of payback for the double gank earlier.
Especially, yes. And she's
And
also
there
not
we
very
go.
Oh, yeah, there's the gank I'd like to see. Beautiful. Trundle, get in there. No, don't let your jungler die. Oh, 2 auto attacks more of Trundle, it would have been enough.
And he has to use the flash.
As well.
If he didn't flash there, I'm pretty sure that the Jax could have turned even. And that would have been disastrous. Luckily, they
Yes.
got it back.
It was a safe flash. Who are the casters? Do you want to answer that?
It's me, Robin Copin. And
that is
of course,
me.
today I'm here with Meister Fluffbutt.
Yesterday's mid laner of placeholder.
Yeah, where you won the game really confidently yesterday.
Yes.
How was it playing yesterday? How was your experience?
To be fair, I was super freaking nervous. I thought I had to actually like intercept and stop playing because I do get very sick if I'm nervous. But I gladly got myself back up. I don't even know why I was so nervous. It was just, you know, it feels so official with the cup, etc. But I'm very glad that I was able to play with my team, especially because the games were just well, such an amazing achievement for my team. Hello, Angan. Welcome to chat. Glad you got able to sit on by. Yeah, the Jax can go ham now.
Yeah, that's like I said. I told
Yeah,
you, if
yeah.
you play it well, it's over.
I do think he picks up the kill now.
But
Okay,
that's
yes,
a bit over. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
he's dead. That was.
That's not worth. That is not worth.
Does he have teleport? He has teleport up. That was actually no, not very worth it. But
the wave's pushing
wave,
towards him though.
Maybe.
It's towards the Trundle. I think it's going towards the Trundle. So yeah, I mean, at this point, when he's 1 HP and you let him go, it's hard to let him go, you know?
There comes the... great ultimate!
Yeah,
what a great ultimate of Hecarim there.
That was a perfect gank.
That was game-changing.
And of course, the Vex comes in.
And the Jax teleport bot lane. This seals the fate of the top lane turret. Trundle will pick up a lot of plates on top lane. So this will be a big turnaround for Team McDonald's.
Even get the Drake out of this, which is a really late. Amumu will try to answer with the Herald, but for now, this is...
Jax will try to
Jax wants more.
Drake.
Jax wants it to be worth.
Oh, Lulu is very defensive right there, but he's gonna secure the dragon with Smite, then maybe get out. No, he picks up the kill. This might be the double kill. Okay, no.
Jax is so strong. I think that's a bit of a misplay. I think he did not want to place the Herald yet.
Especially on top lane. Opening top lane up is always extremely difficult for your top laner because he has no lane protection left. So early in the game.
Although they do go in for a full lane swap. They just committed. Which is actually really smart from them.
This
they
is
just
the first
said,
game.
You know what, we will give up on top lane. We'll just go into the role swaps. And the question is, what will McDonald's Freedom Fighters do about it? It seems like they... Oh, this Jax, man.
Not much they can do. The Twitch very...
No.
Oh god, no. No. Twitch, leave! Leave! You can't fight that. Yes, this is... The problem is
really
though,
aggressive.
you do want the Herald... Okay. Yes, they
The
are still
Amumu
all top
ult.
lane.
Yes.
Game changing, 4 people top lane. They are picking up the Jax
The
bot lane
Jax,
though,
yeah, they did.
with a shutdown
But
as well.
they committed for the.
The Vex is not rotating top lane though. That means the top lane turret might be gone. No, they are leaving.
Varus is too low, I think.
They got a
And
lot out of this play on top lane.
yeah, luckily, like they say, sometimes they say League is a game of chess and everyone has his turn. And because they spend so much time on the top lane with 4 people, they get pressure on mid, pressure on bot, and they do get some things back.
Absolutely, especially because they got the tower gold on their ADC, which is very much important and reassuring for them. Okay, they switched back. But I wanted to elaborate on that. Placing Herald early on top lane is almost always a pretty bad idea. This time it worked out because, well, the rotation was just well done by Team Fried, like Mantle Papier. But it is much better to open up the mid lane to have the pressure in the jungle. And for second rate, it is bot lane actually to just get your ADC ahead and make them be able to roam. Top lane is just an isle, and you want it to be the isle for as long as you can to scale.
It sounds good, it's me, Robin. Is it like I'm using a voice changer or something?
I don't know. Hasn't Angon hurt you before?
And we see another gank in the top lane, but just Jax, he just turns it around, he just 1v2s.
It's a beast! Okay, that's a great, that's a great team coordination on bot lane. Oh, yeah, he has to turn around. Oh, the Jax will kill him.
Flash for flash.
Flash for flash. Okay, this might be the... Oh, no. He just bonked him. You're being called out for having a different voice.
Yeah, it's on purpose. It's my caster voice.
And a professional voice.
I don't know, is it? I think it's because you hear me through the Discord, like the live stream, Discord, like it's a whole extra loop. And I have a new mic. I bought a new mic especially for this moment. Like just for this occasion.
Damn.
That's how committed I am.
That's hella commitment right there. That as well, I listened to me yesterday in the recordings. God damn, I have a squeaky voice. I hear myself so much deeper and so much nicer.
Yeah.
I understand people that call me squeaky. I apologize for my voice.
No, don't. It's awesome. Just be yourself.
God damn, yeah, I am. That's why I'm here. Oh, there comes the gang.
You was amazing. It was just at the tip of it.
These Amumu gangs are damn fatal. This is not looking great for McDonald's Freedom Fighter. The head-tearing gang bot lane was a great success, and the others got blocked very hard.
I can tell you either it's gonna be first picked or it's gonna be banned next game.
I can see that.
I would much rather have a Caitlyn in the game than this Amumu.
True. I don't think actually. I think that Caitlyn is a bit overrated. Oh, this was a great engagement.
That was really nice. But
yes,
the Twitch
is enough. But the Twitch follow-up, and he's going. Yeah, no, they're disengaged. I do think that's the
Twitch
right
Lulu for you. This is why you pick this, and he only has one item, huh? So
but that is what I also meant for with the Varus. You know, Varus just if the enemies with Jax, Mumu, and Galio are in the enemy team, the Varus and the Victor are easy picks for them. Especially for Twitch, Vex, and Hecarim.
Timsy, welcome in the chat. I wanted to take this moment to actually thank you, Timsy, for all the hard work you've been putting in. Timsy is our guy behind the scenes. He's been creating a lot of stuff for us. Sadly, we had to say goodbye to his bot because of the server dying, but yeah.
Oi, somebody is already contesting my place. What is going on here? Server went boom, absolutely. I mean, we just feel that you're putting in a lot of heartfelt work, and just there's a lot of passion behind this. And this feels very like securing. It feels like this is a long-term project where we actually can grow together. So, well, that's how I felt about it, at least. So I'm very glad that it's working out so well.
Yeah. And I'm happy that everyone is being patient with us, with technical difficulties, with the wrong sleeping schedules, and all of this while we see Team Mental PPA securing their second Herald of the game.
Yeah, dropping in mid lane, right call, right call.
Yeah, most likely they're gonna use this to open up mid lane.
Okay,
I don't see... Wait, what happens if I...
But I have to say, first off, they can be very easily caged on bot lane. This is not looking great. Move bot lane, this is much more interesting. Yes, look at them getting stomped. Yes, they
One more combo that
sketched.
I was talking about earlier. It's just press R win game.
Jix got, by the way, just solo killed by the Trundle. Divine Sundra, what the hell? Yeah, I do think this will be a close game. It is still just a 3k gold difference because McDonald's secured 2 Drakes.
Yes, that's something I haven't figured out yet, how we can have the Drake timers.
Oh, and the Baron timers. You can maybe toggle them on the Rift itself. Isn't there an option for that?
I will have a look.
Objective timers, that is. On the bottom. Right on the bottom.
Yeah, but my tablet was in front of it. I'm using my tablet to be part of the chat.
Yeah, take the chat out again.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Where is it? I didn't see it.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was very unprofessional. Goddamn Franz.
Yes. Okay, so the objective timers are behind my minimap, but my minimap is...
I'm very sorry,
on the
I have
highest.
to... tell him to shut up for a second. Yes, I had to disable the streamer mode because of the Discord stream, so I couldn't... normally I would be undisturbed. I'm very sorry for that.
No.
But we just were in technical difficulties, so this is very fitting.
Voila, perfect. I don't know what happened. Because I don't hear the stream.
Somebody just called me on Discord.
Okay,
and it went through because my streamer, the streamer mode is deactivated.
And
it was...
Again, the wombo combo of the Varus ult.
Yeah, there was a great Varus ult. Great pick of X, but the flash was there.
Pfizer just really wanted to go in.
But, yeah, cleaning up.
And the snipe of the Varus.
Very important, they have no wave clear left.
Meantime, Victor is scaling up, starting to be able to deal with the Trundle.
Well played, Varus, yeah. That ult was beautiful, the flash Q was beautiful. He really secured the safe spot right there. That might be the Baron. They also got the mid lane turret, very important. It's opening up the jungle for Team Mental Papier.
This Jax is gonna be a big problem now.
By the way, try to move the objective timers a bit. I think you can move them.
Yeah, no, so I can't move them.
Oh.
I can't drag them. And all I can do is make my minimap smaller in settings. It's interface, right?
I do think so. Yes, it is. Yes, perfect, perfect. No, too small. We don't need the buffs. Yes.
Like this then?
Yes.
Yes. Well, that was a trade. And actually, I think
the
this
third
isn't
dragon for McDonald's.
Yeah, this wasn't a bad trade because Team Mental Papier did Baron right after the big fight. So they didn't have time to reset.
Great fear on the Jax. Jax could not engage on the Twitch. Twitch was able to deal damage.
And Vex resets just one after the other.
That is a good Zonius, but I don't think he's able to do anything with it. No, he's not.
No,
But they did pick up the
that's a
Twitch.
strong fight. That's already 3 Barons down. But Twitch is dead again. I wouldn't want to be the Jax in this game.
Nope. He does have a rough road to play. The Varus is very much ahead though. I mean, Twitch can always become a menace.
And yeah, like I expected before the game started, it's actually a really close game. Like they are really head to head.
I mean, there
The
is a
goal
5k
difference.
gold difference, but it is soul point for Team McDonald's, and they can utilize the windbreak extremely well. Twitch benefits, Trundle benefits, Hecarim benefits extremely well from that.
Yeah, and I mean, last fight the gold difference was even bigger. Before the fight, the gold difference was even bigger, and they still were able to secure a victory. Team fight.
Heartless, yes. The mid lane turret is kind of important for McDonald's right now. They're trying to force it, but against Baron buff, this will be difficult. And they will, or they want to try to assassinate the Victor or the Varus, especially the Varus right now. This is very difficult in a siege, especially because it's Varus.
That's another of those good tools that Team Mental Papier has, of course, with the Varus and the Victor wave clear. Sieging will be so difficult if McDonald's Freedom Fighters ever get the opportunity to.
I agree on that.
I think this Jax can easily kill the Trundle. Of course, I don't know what Trundle late game does, but
Trundle late game shreds. He's
Meanwhile,
gonna
the
have
Varus
fun with
just
the Mumu.
with
Well, and with the Jax as well, depending on what he's gonna go.
And that's a flash engage on the Vex. They kinda, but the Lulu saves him for just a bit, and
they are extremely low. They will not be able to hold this turret.
they don't have wave clear. They don't have any players that can stop the siege, and
this is well
it's gonna
played
be
by
an
the
inhibitor at minimum.
That was a great play by the Trundle. Oh, the Galio.
The Galio comes in for the save, and they even dive him. Oh, this is brutal.
Yeah,
that's just brutal. But then again, maybe the Trundle shouldn't have fought.
Yeah, it was difficult to leave the turret to die. It always hurts, but if you see them moving in, you should probably just abandon it. It's like if you're alone against 4 people, you just abandon it. This is a very difficult blow to Team McDonald's. Let's see if they can get back from that.
They have the tools. They have the
scaling.
The scaling is in the. Although with the Jax, I don't know if scaling is gonna be that much in their favor.
It depends on if they can keep it in check or not, because the Twitch, if he is peeled correctly, can take down the Jax easily.
I'm also looking at like we didn't talk about this much earlier, but it's Hail of Blades Varus. So it's a poke Varus, but usually when you go poke Varus, yeah, Hail of Blades or Arcane Comet, yeah, this works. But
that is an interesting rune. You're right. Maybe he decided to go poke after the success on bot lane, but I'm a bit confused by it, because he will not get in range for Hail of Blades most of the time.
At least he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe his thought process is I'll just ult, get my passive stacks, and then I'm out.
It's still a good
it's a wave clear for Vex.
Oh, that Jax teleport is gonna break their necks. That was a great cancel by Vex on the Mumu engage, but that Lulu is dead. And with this, the Dragon is secured. No soul for McDonald's.
Not yet, indeed. I didn't know that interaction worked like that. So you can cancel the Amumu ult with a fear if you
can
do it
also
mid-air.
Yeah, you can also cancel the Tristana. I actually had a game recently where I threw a Swain E while Tristana was in jump, and I did pull her back. She wasn't able to jump. Yeah, important to know. Okay, that very solid top
Meanwhile,
thing.
Trundle really wants to get this turret, but doesn't look
Flashes
like he's
out.
gonna secure it. And the Victor says, "Not today."
He did not even have to flash because the team is moving in, and he missed that bandage, but I do think that it's over. He cannot outrun them.
He tried. He tried. He
really
did
did
waste
try.
a lot of time, but with this death, they can just go for Baron.
Probably can, especially because they see the Twitch.
Team Mental Papier look really coordinated though. I think that's where the atmosphere comes in.
100%. They
I
are
come
getting
for
caught.
the Hacker steals it.
Oh,
steals
what
it?
a steal! Well done, well done. Let's see. And they are not falling into the trap. Well done that they are falling back immediately. By Team McDonald's, they are saving their Baron. This might drag out the game. This was, by the way, also an objective bounty. 500 gold for the team. Big. Very big.
And with that, the game is not over yet. They stay in the game, and let's see what they can do with this. Let's see what they can do.
Let's see what they can do.
I think the Trundle will try to split push even further, but he needs to be more careful this time that he doesn't get caught out.
Yes, you have to be like split pushing is actually pretty much an art. You have to be very communicative with your team, and you have to see if they have pressure on the map. Because if the team just push the wave and there are no minions, the enemy teams are not seeing your own team, they are gonna move onto you and kill you. They are building pressure in mid lane with the Baron buff. They are alone though, and this is very, very dangerous for Team McDonald's because the Twitch will be easily picked with Amumu, Jax, and Galio. I do think that Team Papier has the advantage just because they are moving as a unit. They're moving with 4 or 5 people at once and are picking the lesser staffed McDonald's up along the way.
Yeah, that does so much. I've been talking about this mental. Oh, we see an engage.
Great engage on the Varus. Great. That was what I'm talking about.
With the Galio ult on top does save them for a little longer.
Look at the Twitch. They did not get him. He's very ballsy again. It might be no. It's not his death.
As we have.
Oh, Jax running rampant on bot lane.
Okay.
Level 17 Jax, 230 gold. That is 3 items. That hurts.
They did not expect to go it that hard today. And we are. Wait, my minimap grew again?
Yeah, you did not press apply.
La 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 la.
Yeah, perfect.
There we go.
Yeah, now it's good. But that's basically what I was talking about earlier when I said with the McDonald's and their teamfight combo. Because the Vex picked out the Varus extremely well from the side, and the Twitch did not get engaged on because their frontline was just too thick, and the Twitch was just murking them from the side lane with his Kraken Slayer. It was very well executed right there.
Yeah, very well executed, and that was exactly what you were saying. It's hard to execute. As we see the Lulu getting called out.
Again.
You should not be there.
Nope, not alone. But that is exactly what we were talking about.
Exactly. It's about. Indeed, you need a really good execution, and when they have it, it looks so amazing. But when they don't, we saw how close it was. When the Amumu ulted with the Galio ult on top, if there's a bit more follow-up, it's gonna be rougher. And the unit thing we talked about as well. We see the Jax trying to split push, but he has his entire team behind him. And now they're just gonna deny Soul Drake again. And McDonald's Freedom Fighters are just nowhere to be seen. Like,
this is not a Drake
nowhere.
they can contest without Lulu. They do need the Lulu for the Twitch, and it's better to prepare for the Baron. I do think it was the right call to go out of there, especially because like a solo Wind Dragon isn't really worth that much.
Yeah, but even though they had the time to secure some vision, and of course, the team on top of PA is now cleaning out that vision, they didn't really place any. Like, it's completely dark again. Okay, it's still a minute to go, but
I'm seeing 3 wards on the map
if
on the
we
very important parts. They did.
if we go to
as well.
this is what they see. Okay, with the Scuttler, they have some vision.
The problem is that the Lulu is partially left alone to scout while the others clear lanes or the jungle, and she's getting caught left and right. And the Lulu is a very important part of the team fight. So the Lulu has to do the vision score, but she goes out alone and gets caught.
That's why it's so dark for McDonald's Freedom Fighters. As we see a small skirmish in the top lane, and here we will see it.
We are seeing the jungler from McDonald's Freedom Fighter being a good sport in all chat, cheering for every team. I like to see that. Concentrate on the game, my dude.
This might mean that their game is already over.
Because, I did not say that.
No,
oh, great, yeah. They just
the Vex just gets called out, and now they're securing the Baron.
Don't spoil the freaking game! We are still only 34 minutes in. But you can do an interview after, sure. I think it came down to team coordination. McDonald's chose a team comp that was very difficult to execute.
But we see the Twitch, and he tried his best.
Yeah, but the Jax and the Mumu are still left.
Yeah, but it is close. Eh? It's 2 for 2. I have no clue who's taking this one away, because
great escape there.
The Trundle is really having fun with this Mumu.
I would say that the Twitch is a bit too ballsy. He oftentimes goes far beyond the protectiveness of his teammates. But that is like part of what I just wanted to say. They just picked a very difficult comp to execute, which requires a lot of team play, and we can see the problems of that right here.
Yeah. So vision gets cleared out. We're seeing everyone preparing for another battle a dance around the Baron. Another Baron dance. That's what I was gonna say. A battle dance is also cool. I mean,
sure.
Usually you go for dance battle, but yeah, I mean, all is good.
I mean, I'd watch that. A game mode. It's not better dance. Not gonna lie, Evelyn is gonna win. Have you seen the Evelyn dance spam? It's so great.
No. Which one is it?
It's the one
Evelyn,
where she's just turning.
Is it like a WOP thing or something?
Oh no, she's just turning in a circle constantly, and it does a very.
And this is gonna be the fight. This is gonna be the fight that decides it all. While a great engage from the Vex, but the Amumu
ult was even greater.
The team fight, and yeah, that's probably gonna be the end of the game.
Baron secured.
Both teams tried really well, but yeah, the team fight comp, the easy to execute team fight comp, takes it away over the really
Twitch carry comp.
Yeah, Well, it was a big back and forth.
Yes.
The gold score, the graph of the gold difference will not indicate it, but both teams had really good fights, and they could have taken it on at any point. But with this Baron buff, we will see the end of game 1, and it goes to Team Mental Papier with a bit of BM, of course, as you should.
Well played. That was a nice game to watch.
Yeah. We will now go into a little break, and after the break, we will be back with game 2 as we set up our next game.